College sells you a promise. Go to class, get good grades, graduate, and everything will work out. But no one tells you something strange happens after graduation. You look back at 4 years of classes and realize almost none of them helped you build a real life. Not financially, not practically, not even emotionally. You sat through hundreds of hours of lectures, memorizing things you would forget 2 weeks later, while the classes that actually teach you how to live barely exist. So today, I want to talk to you about something I wish someone had told me earlier. The classes I wish I skipped completely, and the ones I desperately wish I had taken instead. Because if college really prepared people for the real world, the curriculum would look completely different. If you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe. My name is Adi. I am gonna be your big brother, and I'm gonna try to give you experience and advice that helped me across time. Principle 1. The classes that trained me to memorize, not live. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Most college classes are designed for information transfer, not transformation. You memorize, you test, you forget. And nowhere was this clearer for me than with a lot of my core science classes, because I was a biology major in college. Even though I currently work as a product manager at Goldman Sachs. The classes that trained me to memorize and not live. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Most classes are designed for information transfer, not transformation. Endless lectures, massive textbooks, dozens of exams, but once the semester ended, almost all of it disappeared from my life. And it wasn't just science courses, it was also the mountain of general education requirements. Classes you take simply because the system says you have to. Random electives, abstract theory, courses designed to check boxes instead of build real capability. And here's the strange part. Students spend thousands of dollars and thousands of hours on these classes without asking a simple question. Is this actually helping me build the life that I want? Because the real world doesn't reward you for memorizing slides. It rewards you for solving problems, communicating clearly, understanding money, building relationships, and creating value. Which leads to the second realization I had. The most important classes were the ones we never took. Principle 2. The classes that should exist but rarely do. If college actually prepared people for adulthood, there would be a completely different curriculum. Not just academic knowledge, but life leverage. For example, imagine if every student had to take Personal Finance 101, understanding taxes, credit, debt, budgeting, compound interest. The difference between someone who retires wealthy and someone stuck financially stressed for decades is often basic financial literacy. And then there's stock investing, right? How does a stock work? How do index funds work? How does risk work? What is a stock? What is an ETF? What is a retirement account? These shape 40 years of a person's life, but these are not taught in fucking colleges. That is a huge problem. There's also Career 101. As a career coach myself, I understand how hiring works, how networking works, how to negotiate salaries, how to position yourself for better opportunities. These are skills that can change someone's income by hundreds and thousands of dollars over a lifetime. But instead of learning these, we're memorizing information that's honestly fucking bullshit. Principle 3. The classes that build real human skills. There's another type of class that rarely gets taken seriously, but it shapes confidence, health, and relationships. Things like theater, learning how to speak in front of people, how to use your voice, how to carry presence if you're building a YouTube channel, right? These skills matter whether you're pitching investors, leading teams, or even giving presentations. Then there is physical education and weightlifting. Most people leave college without ever learning how to train properly, how to build strength, how to maintain long term health. Yet, your physical energy determines everything in your life, your dating success, your ability to be confident, etc. There's also things that I am not good at, like dancing or cooking, that I wish I learned in college. A basic semester of cooking could have set me up for years. A basic level of dance competence could have revolutionized my dating life for years. Dancing teaches rhythm, confidence, and social presence. Cooking, a skill that affects your health, finances, and relationships every single day. These are things that I'm having to pick up as a 28-year-old, but I wish I learned in college. There's also business math, understanding profit margins, risk, opportunity costs. The opportunity cost of freezing my ass off while delivering an A-roll to you guys, right? Stuff like that. Not abstract equations, but the math that actually drives real-world decisions. I started an MBA program at UChicago Booth, but I dropped out after one class because it was a basic economics class and this like Harry Potter looking motherfucker was just like showing me graphs and charts, but this was not helping me build a business. When I dropped out of my MBA program, I decided I didn't want to pay $150,000 for this bullshit education. I actually started my own business and my own YouTube channels, and now I am making $20,000 per year. So if you are someone in your 20s, I would encourage you to really make your own courses and curriculum for yourself so that you can educate yourself in the realms of career, basic finance, cooking, dance, theater, and also business math. Conclusion. Looking back, college taught me something valuable, but not always what it intended. It showed me that education and useful education are not always the same thing. If I could redesign the perfect curriculum, it would look something like this. Learn how money works, learn how careers actually work, learn how to invest, learn how to communicate and perform, learn how to take care of your body, learn how to cook, socialize, and build real life skills. Because the goal of education shouldn't be passing exams, it should be building a life that actually works. And sometimes the most valuable lessons aren't in the classes we took, they're in the ones we never had the chance to take. Thank you for watching, and see you at the top. Peace.